flat town. You young fool up too flat as you slide out. Blue sky but high ground. My crown slash shows. So my aircraft still spin. Can't be tied down, even seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The realness of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the future in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked, the cards, my hand, I dealt it. Felt it vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. You must almost spice just some velvet shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. Body for a monkey, velvet. Body enough for Mars, use a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows and shit to a fly, so haters wanna crucify. A real man, I still stand with the still hand. But what villain man? It's not Cypress Hill. I'm tunnel shit. I'm one tough cookie. I don't follow, I set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scam me. Need more to scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as your goofies play God. Some worship the grace, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bra. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, you data space easy, yo. Muscles stuck in the cases, face off. And then shape the stage, a fake, a fraud. Battle start, intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect custom practice, so I rhyme best. I ain't still like I'm climbing a step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat, no measurement width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial chronicles, my great grandberry. I'm a girl, guy, goddammit. Symmetrical barrel, I'm a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A Christmas Carolines with your fast kid. The rose and pearls, what I transmit is a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top to see the shit or get off the block. This shit's hot. Yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than weak, a sucker on me. Stand on 2 feet, or turn the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence. Who see disguise, compliance, signs by clients. Other returns, connivers, other aspirants of violence. Terrorists of fire, trying to fight. And the virus, the migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Me in my head, indictments. These pedophiles, words, groupies, and hyping. Alignments, assignment, one of the wisest, I'm not lying. My refinement and confinement and requirements, but it's fighting. Y'all push off the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, no wreck, drill music for real. My soul don't possess, Symbols are for the conscious minds, y'all. And with that on the temple, draw. I had a vision the past night, yet a circulus round. Created successful reality from a virtual now. How? Stand on my sweat cause they usurp your power. Them same little sneaky breezes that hurt you. They style all up in your face, all up in your space. And I ain't talking all bronze, but dog dogs with no trace. So I walk tall kids by y'all cross. Slow race, I stay focused on all the beauty, calm days. Draw the show around me. They keep me from harm. The law fat checks purposely will pick me up calm. Mortified that earth, jumping from that piece to a bomb. Blow the joint and split the rage, the brain, the centimeters. I've encompassed my inner demons. 400-degree angles, guarded by angel of shiny beauty. Angels, thank you, and I of course am the chief triangle. If I die for I wake with at least I'm flying with you. Out of state, out of place, in the space they storm us. Learning firsthand of what fate was forewarned of us. How we grow and grow and I spit flow slow, man, fly in the shell and shell, have to kept slow. Stay high years later, Jesus said that we just gained this city. Gave my synopsis, he's hostage. I prayed I could save, not behave by logos. I've raised my moving around, we have my character. Stay fly, the conduct squared up, self-esteem, the day sky. New God on what the world's been waiting for the days now. Me I think I don't abide by the same ethics. They fan respect, yeah, obtain the credit for keeping the obelisk erect, but with strange essence. But the epic of my name will reign and remain epic. Circumscribed by passions, my squares by lift. Ask, is it worth the ride? Yeah, it's rare, I spit, but the beach churchified, so I bear my shit. It hurt, I cried, this kid that it tried to push my soul, bounce back from it. I announce it, I'm done with being the sacrificial lamb. The jungle, I run it, thus the lion conquereth over this numbness. Made a conscious shift, even in darkness, the sunlit. All false lights, go have to be gold to glitter. Make the super barber just for show, go figure you get pounded, you bamboo or gorilla. I'm built like a silverback with hella track, no gorilla max in me. Master bearer back, original me, pretty, take the mask off. 360, on my square, see the circle, if not your mask off. You promise, dash your soul, you down lost, you trash off your past loss. Leave a footprints in the asphalt, you've an outline correction, last fall. I blast off, I crash off to the next zest of living. Secretly sex some whose ass off. When she walked that asshole, I talk back to it like who makes your Yanni sing. Her response, she dons me king. To who they gave me the script, my ops the prescription. This is my vision's description. Listen, I'm standing on mine, my circle is me. I absorb your hate and make it work for me. Transform into view as I evolve. Advance is abnormal, dormant, form and leave y'all. Right where y'all started at, let me impart a fact. She'll be sitting in my ship as we chart the map. Thinking in destiny, the turtle and the hen. Acknowledge me as the circle and the square. Yeah. Now watch time and space rock a great matriarch, whether it's day or dark. Creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her main patriarch. No social media, saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge on its way. Saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge on its way. What's up? Took a shower, purified my arc field. It's pumping. Done some curls for sure. I've more to freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war. Man or woman and child. Rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning. Send them back to whence they came. Is the peace left or war cry? Whatever the relevant name of each path. Simple, highest form. Spiritualities, how you teach math. A humble beach is still a beach. Now feel the beach raft. Rain fire upon them. And the internet forms. Sigils, emojis, and the avatars that for them. Destroy this de facto government and its forums. Establish Big Ma household. She may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray my art. Her make the patriarch. Most social media. remake. Knowledge one is when rhyme and bass drop. The legs host, note to self, quit play, hit the gas. This shit is so. My turn, take the risk. Most of the action lady. Sacrifice it. Watching the rest flop like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark. Water, I'm on the front line. X marks the spot. I shine because of her, but she's the best sport. A great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates this spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray my art. Her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors I face. Marks must remain. Knowledge one is when time is space. Rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates this spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray my art. Her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors I face. Marks must remain. Knowledge one is when the right and peace drops. I am exuberantly alive. Feel my pulse, y'all. Girls gossip the workplaces and free ballers every other word is love. Shadows of peace out. Any crowd, just big pistol popping, removing any smile. Turn your sunny day to a dark and gloomy cloud. Chasing the indomitable powers of persuasion, so creating this space for man who excels as grand champion, celestial guardian, general of the army. When it's time for war, feel the pulse, hear the laughter, in regards to your shit shatter. Don't shit matter. Old motivation, I misunderstood. Predestined for victory, and yes, I could take you beyond good and evil. These two disciplines, parts of one whole. The tower I'm building, I see four big visions. What the future's holding, world banking, ventures, food, shelter, clothing. You want the bond to hold, bite on it. Free and bold, businessman, cold-blooded in my hand is the globe. Suspended, complete control of the earth's crust. The restoration of international commerce. I have craftsmanship and subtlety for war, ability to to class Pan-African, but status Aboriginal. I'm not here to debate or be argumentative. Little bit of common sense to dictate we are innocent. Their intent is to slip. The start of is if they swift with our children who's being robbed of their fifth. Human trafficking, child sacrifice, adrenochrome, corrupt government in position to defend its own. You part of the resistance for sure. They gon' send a drum for a lie. Fact checking, but I been in a zone since I been home. Been on some less chant down Babylon, Jericho, whatever name you give it, but let's rally on. With or without you, I'm still gonna tally on. They say this is the end time, so I'ma end the finale strong. Social media got you foolish, been a metaverse. Before the earth fully heals, it's gonna get hella worse. Got to be the living word, come out that dead letter cursor. When you spit into existence, manifest a better version. The light of the full moon, you'll soon see turtle shit in full bloom. A black sun pour doom down on these Moloch worshippers, burglars of the eternal furniture of the temple of the grand furbisher. Elijah was the precursor. Y'all didn't hear him though. Instead, y'all condemned him as if he were a criminal. Whether mothership or mother, when we back with the vengeance return of the ancient ones, American engine. Operation Mockingbird, the same thing as Hunger Games and shortage of food. Truly the cause of the hunger pains is who honestly ain't doctor. Are they phantoms of the opera, proctors of Silicon Valley and big pharma? Is Operation Naomi America stop seeing their poses for the MK Ultra program and these doses of nanotech, these sessions of swabs up the noses from youngest to oldest who are not killing this COVID. Are they the deep state or are we in a deep state? We say we get eye open, it's more like we sleep wake. Is it about enlightening or do you expose shit for clout and lights, which opposes a true socialist with this double-edged sword? I'm a true vocalist, I'm supposed to spit war upon you globalists and your 21 and 2030 agendas as the women weep for me. I'm a worthy avenger in the lights of the full moon. You'll soon see turtle shit in full bloom. A black sun pour doom down on these Moloch worshippers, burglars of the eternal furniture of the temple of the grand furbisher. Elijah was the precursor. Y'all didn't hear him though. Instead, y'all condemned him as if he were a criminal. Whether mothership or mother, when we back with a vengeance return of the ancient ones, American engines. Respect to all the real Aboriginal ninjas out there. Keep on fighting, y'all. Fellas up. That is the beginning. It is the great reset for the great awakening. Great America will make America greater as I stare so. You know, sun gazing like that, you know. Shine right after all this shadow work, I bear my soul. No more grooming policy. Let my hair grow. You a real niche. Fighting for freedom. Then we share go. Feathers up. You civilized or recognizable when you too scared of buck. You love celeb sure, yet for me you won't spare a buck. It's cool. Do time old dash about to flare up. It'll beat you. Wait for you to chew. Shine so square up. Are you prepared for the poles to shift? Offline cause it went dark. Total eclipse. The blockchains got that on them loaded clips. Hot lava from bullshit craters. Volcano spit. Complete meltdown. My heat is felt out. Streets need help now. World Economic Forum still found. While we still argue about land ownership and who dwelt on the now. Spelled out on markers for each of my feet. The world out here now. Now we're laying breathing. All the outsiders. We mean to manipulate with confidence to outfight us. Elaborate strategy used to conquer and divide us. Return of the ancient ones is here to unite us. Ignite us. To purge earth of this pestilence. They must return to their own turf or residence, or worse, be cursed with death. So let's, with no hesitance, return back my hurt verse, restore our father's inheritance. I'm not good with dates, got no patience for paperwork. I do know though who the movers and shakers were. Elite wars, Uruguay, Confederacy, Mormons, Quaker Church, Mongolians, the name of Eunice heated up like Jamaican jerk. All these spokespersons as if they got the secret key. Chef will point themselves to positions of regency. Me, I'd rather just be me. Tunnel sheet of frequency dispersed evenly amongst the first people with equally this is big chieftaincy. Awakening is an endless process of opening. There's always a door of scars, of secret pain, secret terror, and secret deaths into other wider rooms of life. This is the law. This is the process. But what is always opening to another room, another possibility, another vision. Whoever dying and blossoming at the divine grandeur of the sacred circle of life. This is for my autonomous youth. My sights on the prize, lies right in front of my eyes. Success, longevity, good health, all my guys. No longer flirt with death, despite her thick thighs. Along hair and promiscuous ways. A trick you guys, the results. Lives are lost, Jesus wept. Mama cries, I surmise the most. High rises as the drama dies to my surprise. I analyze the wise, never argue with you fools. Schools of thought I graduated from, plus use a few. Choose how you realize as well. I do what you tries feel. I changed the game, that he who buys sells yet. Things are still the same, he who flies still. The ship of destiny, over rocks from skies of hell wet. Boy in a pot of poverty, arguing I probably nor possibly Miguel adore her heart and Father G. No more, so no question of who the father be. I saw all you motherfuckers thinking you as hard as me. Cross country, familiar lanes and foreign lands. Mars claim they gang, but not for our stolen lands. While they steadily back doing they own lands, I'ma milk this train like a bowl of golden crayons. I've come a long way from 92nd and Exes, Wolf Brand Chili, a big old can of Texas. Rose from cold to hot, the temperature check it. Jealousy and hate is the cause of what success is. The lessons learned are the ones that are best lived. Life's precious, she's quite majestic, kiss her wet lips. Inspect the guest list for the extra with the death wish. Embrace the envious with a hug of love's the message. Such a fetish, though there's no church in a while. I still came through fresh with a burst of style, swag surfing. The game ain't been hurt in a while for you boosters out there. There's much verse in the owl. Push the dirt in the pile, Joe. It's time to sweep up, no falling back. I'm moving forward, trying to keep up. I'm shining, turning my life light and heat up. A closed mouth don't get fed, you starving, then speak up. Cross country, familiar lanes and foreign lands. Mars claim they gang, but not for our stolen lands. While they steadily back doing they own mash. I'ma milk this drink like a bowl of golden crayons. Shoot for my engines, most death, it's feathers up. Kichiwa.
Your brother what you want for yourself. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
This rhythm is quite refreshing. That being said, we gon' y'all for a step. Check it out. No need to look afar or look asar. Your greed to put a scar on the foot of God. Wisdom of Tahoe from the book of Ra. Heals all wounds even after you took Mar. All praise to 21 shots that you rack rappers. I track trappers down, place the crown upon my head, spread my ocracy amongst the dead backpackers. Bring the royal back to life, back to reality. It's all about reality, not about a salary. For the lovers, it's like it naturally. Metro America where DCs with bows and arrows be narrowly. Pearly escape set scratch, so carefully I trace my steps and ask streets to bury me through great shit accepts. At last, this is my white Jesus well at last. Unsparingly erase every bit of your history. Similar to what you did to me, couldn't get rid of me. You're a kid to me. My forebears swore theirs were raw for years. I spit, keeper, the gas, fast forward. I'm the last boy, last priest, the last airbender. You smash beats, let us all hell niggas. Look on Netta, the living word. Hell just some dead letters, whether Anunnaki or Anasazi. The first Americans were not Africans, nor Nazi, Norsemen, Vikings, or some redskin. Tribesmen, scientific proof, archaeology. So cosmologically, Caucasians lied about documented evidence with rocks cry out, white out from the top of Mount Sinai. Cash at a case with a planting camps in the A-list. They want you in a place stripped on some gay shit. Whether prison or on some playlist, the agenda is the same. Your brain on a slave ship, shine your name on that dotted, got it. Now you famous, couple of dollars in your pocket and a chain to keep you anchored. You angered, deep down, so your soul can't reclaim it. You didn't try to say shit, but really can't explain it. You had the means to do it, yet didn't change shit. Instead, you continue to entertain us with the same lameness as the rest of the entertainers. Job is the tamers. Simulation is designed to block, shame us. The enemy is even more faceless. Realize the ones that look like us are even more racist. The white man's not the white man. Some might say explain his first enslaver was a melanated chomo and rapist and his descendants for sure. Are your favorites in all facets of society? It was the status to the sacred. But now my exit from this matrix, market and promotion is on hatred and station. Create my own wave, don't chase it. Most of what is the latest is tasteless, overrated. The young beef is beyond me. They can't wait to be on. So they risk catching a case with a planting camp in the A-list. They want you in a place strip on some case. Go around on a slow spin once the day is done. Lights glow down, turn your back on. Your old friend learn the fact couldn't control him. You're the rap with pronouns, so you burn track with some poem. What you earn chat on the low end. We contact stay low down. Don't expect you don't understand. Face show, they know him. As they coach him, can't be more fans so real. Intangibles, liquidated, assets frozen. You need deep in debt. You should step 10 toes in. Tsunami like when I ride, I overflow. So swim or drown. That means never more. Of the show, jump. The leader of a free world. I follow no trend. People who stand up is the man on you. That's on phone now. Scoping out my exit from this matrix where market and promotion is on hatred and fake shit. Create my own wave, I don't chase it. Most of what is the latest is tasteless, overrated. The young beef is beyond me. Black base and can't wait to be on. So they rich, yes, they case with a planting camp in the A-list. They want you in a place stripped on some gay shit.
It's like, it's almost like the powers that be want you your self-confidence, the power that we have, the power that we have in ourselves. They want you to submit that to them before they will allow you then to have the riches and the success and the fame. But I have to have something I can hang over you just in case you get out of line. I'm glad you said that. I've read an insert, and it's a blogger. Okay. And the blogger was speaking about how once you reach a certain plateau of financial status, okay, you have to do something strange for the change. You cannot get over that hurdle until you do something strange for the change, because they do have to have something over top of you. If you get out of line. Okay.
The vital forces that make up creation. Fire represents directed will, energy radiating out from the center, and action.
If you're not living as a divine being, then you are not living at all. I assess you are really existing at this world where you are on the path to death. I suggest you reflect, restore, and resurrect your the I am, the way, the truth, and the light. Thus you become the master of your own destiny. This is what is with this afterlife. Cops you should be watching. Scavengers flying, communities lying. Due to a cell phone, a cell zone for males grown. Not used to a jail zone. Twitch, hell yeah, the community. Divine being, then you are not living at all. I assess you are religious and at best or worse, you are on the path to death. I suggest you reflect. sex, express sex, murder, and drugs. So of course you're judged as a European does with a smudge rebuff you not as raw as fudge. Plus the weight of the world for sure. Shrugs, cause it's bodybuilder, also cardio killer. Pumps like the people despite the evil party killer. CPR's needed, it's like the heart stiller. Cause you pop with a bounce don't make you hard or rilla. You bombard the clubs don't make you a car dealer. King Kong made a mockery of Godzilla. You are not sure at the globe who you are, killer. Take off to the sky, spark that massive scar for rilla. If you're not living as a divine being, then you are not living at all. I assess you are religious neck, that's or worse, you are on the path to death. I suggest you reflect, restore, and resurrect your that I am the way, the truth, and the light. Thus you become the master of your own destiny. This is what it is meant to have a life. It's time for love, what's with the hate? Young lady, a video, girl's not your fate. Cultivated talent is God given. Status of society makes it hard living. You out of gas like a car driven till the tank is on E. We stars here behind a bar prison. Yo, so the power for me, true sour for me. In my mind's eye, I visualize our story as it should be. A tower of glory or a glowing loft. I chose to adore, they say I'm going soft. They simplify fly, they say I'm showing off. When they make words, I'm the chosen boss. Grand heads, cash stones, no fish horn, so I opt to not respond instead of going off. It's red eye like sun do, I stay shining like the sun do. In the daytime, right in front you, but they running like the young do. It's fine, make the mistake. Think I'm too comfortable or too humble. Cross the fine line, I'ma hunt you. Divine law, run you down and punish you. What's with justice? And be done with you, I want you. And I don't stop, I'm gonna keep on rocking till the knock on my aunt too. If you ever got the cool of a go get tough for the opportunity, you I won't stop. If you're not living as a divine being, then you are not living at all. I assess you are religious and at best or worse, you are on the path to death. I suggest you reflect, restore, and resurrect your that I am the way, the truth, and the light. Thus you become the master of your own destiny. This is what it is meant to have a life.
We have heard physical air represents intellect. Air represents the energy that shapes the pattern of things to come. And air also represents communication. Whereas the core part of element we talk about is water. Water represents soul. Water represents emotions. Water represents the power of the unconscious mind. Power of the unconscious mind. Water represents connecting to the source. Water also represents reception. Fire is represented by three of the zodiac houses, those being Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Earth represents Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Water represents Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Air represents Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius.
In the spirit of the great matriarch, all praises is due to the Most High. Honor and respect to all our ancestors, the elders, the youth, bro star gods and sister goddesses. Amara Ganj, they say a soldier never knows his strength unless he has a foe. Well, I came to realize that my most greatest opponent is me. And in the spirit of making my enemy's enemy my friend, I decided to make me my greatest ally. Because your situation calls you dig. Shot my first itchy like an 82. Hot hit, Ilya kissed me like how a lady do. Lethal for fellatio. The ratio is Cavaggio through this crazy flow. True vision, I've been gone for a long time to go through what I've gone through. You need a strong mind. Bicey and tone, spine poked up for the wrong shine. Or when born wine, yoked up out that phone line. Wake me from the stupor of this ugly life. Can't wait to make your lupus for my lovely wife. How could I let you get away? Right the spinners. Mention me today amongst the winners. Through sneer, smile, watch me steer the crowd. Hearing out, watch me clear the cloud. Keep my head above, rewarding your orders. Keep shit hostile, optional, cordial orders. We need situations in this day and time. Not to shut yourself ask if bad into good or good into bad, turning everything backwards, but simply be spin you and your grip, European with your touch, Philly approach, in gear skating. I'm too close to the door, in here waiting. This my true story of hope, inspiration, motivated thoughts of lessons to teach my toddlers. Raise my offspring and be a father. The resort of torch salad and peach cobbler. The course expected feedback from each blogger. So much debris within the mental of thieves to free my mind. I entered the temple of thieves. I became an Egyptian monk, delving into the underworld until I rose to split, lead to bring forth like lightning. The pearl of wisdom I received was this: ascend to the highest height of that purity, look down in the cross far and wide, all situation before making my next move with finesse. As I caress the flesh of the best crew, smooth. I'm not a communist nor humanist. I'm more of a psalmist when the booming hits. Stone to the middle of Goliath's head. Jack in the beanstalk, the giant's dead. This is for little bruh, Ahmad Jamal. I spit the who shit, I knew the call. To pray like Bilal, was the done. I chose to pray with Sharice cause she's on my arm. Got to stay on beat cause them clones roaming. Their coaches creaking, their homes are roaming. You can tell the beat on the phones is on when them people sneak listening to your hymns zoned in. This steady echo means the cause monitor. What they recording is that I honor her. The genealogy of morals is not neat. It's my Arnetta. The orals grease me. Believe me, even when the sex is tantric. Under the sun, lying on the sand lit. The body language we speak is Sanskrit. Religious love above a secular antic. Her latest request means she on the fast. The greatest effect is the mass. For her that I'm diplomatic and can go flip the blur stick that quick. So please do not make a mistake of appeasing me with all that trick fake love. You can't fake stick, call it Longhorn. Steakhouse a quagmire where the strongest one is up to the Maldives. To gold pieces, my morning glory and I, we eating gold pieces. And so, and what appears to be the conclusion of this piece, after befriending myself, my complimentary rehab became clear to me. The union I have with Sharice. My intuition permitted my vision to no longer be submerged in the obscurity of the impurity of conflict. Unless it's holy woman. She is divine law and order. The reason why, like the phoenix, I rise again and again. Thus, the music doesn't stop. I am the conquering lion. At the same time, she's my best friend. My high priestess in every situation. The sun god is like earth, wind, and fire. Featuring Ramsey Lewis, I do this. She makes me the truest. These motherfuckers thought we was gonna stay asleep forever. Not this year. This blood is boiling hot in my veins. We rose up our knees. How to lead them? My Rico people. Those who read through the evil, deceitful, double speak use. By these illegals, foreign delete fools. It's been occupied, the land for far too long. It's been docu-shot, it's slight of hand. I'm aware each individual must play their position in a shared vision, staring at faces of foes, wishing the death of me. You've got appetite for destruction. I've got the recipe. It'll be more than an obsession coming for you digestively. But I need much love and respect and family that checked on me when I'm swimming in prosperity. Get more than just a check from me. Rest assured what's in my chest is real. You'll get the best of me. What I offer upon the altar will be my legacy. That should be yet to be. That's just not in my pedigree. Especially with my ancestry. Not from DIT.com, but respectfully from my great granny's mouth. When I used to visit my great granny's house across the street from Jeffrey Manor, no doubt my old man Emmy was sit on my great granny's couch, fringes on my great granny's blouse. I keep you out. Once I reach the top, there will be a table for all my people to feast that in memory of those we had to leave back. I be strapped on each track with no label to push my release back. These bows and hours are ripped through this de facto government tissue. Not one shot will miss you. This industry will get hit too. Tissue, that guy's official. These other spitters will trick you as if what they spit is missile. Scud, we're really fizzle, but luckily, Tuttle, she gives you substance in abundance. Radiance to the circumference. You love sense, it seems. The theme of others need adjustments, cause their content is nonsense. Repugnance. We protected women and children, they disrespected the skill and building of those of us. We the willing, we the people who are appealing. They sheep been marked, right hand or forehead shielded. The beast digital signature, nanotech mixture, mRNA mixer. In particular, similar picture through the 144,000 now. Here's the kicker, where you to truly research the literature's perimeter. Say one who gave who God and devil, author, the scripture minister, / magistrate, predicted future past his fate. The goal is to vaccinate and approbate a cash estate. But their time is up, it's up to us to resist it. The veil has been lifted, the paradigm has shifted.
First, and understand that the so-called African American or the so-called black person with ancestral roots in America is in fact the American Indian. And remember, I use the word Indian because it is a legal term. If I was speaking to another indigenous person, I would refer to my tribe and they would refer to theirs. The American Indian is the indigenous aboriginal of the Americas.
I'm feeling that this prosperity isn't something on which we can base our hopes for the future. And yet our government continues to spend $17 million a day more than the government takes in. They're telling me we gotta go spend money to keep from going bankrupt?
Yo, this is crazy. Amazing, could care less if you approve or hate. I'm thrice blessed, it's the justice or proves this grace. Unless you drink this, if you read this, it's too late. A new mistake and a new fate. Not just great, the greatest in the person of her room. Through the gate, the wait. Breaking free of the number of years. They sentence me, waking me from the stupor of a slumber and density. Meant for me to stay asleep. Upon re-entry, this quarter of a century was done. Non-rent free. This AM I chose to give an awareness. This square biz don't stand up only because you're careless. Some males don't know etiquette should be in real men. Some fail to grow and develop. Still children. I'm filthy. And I'm still teachable. Unreachable altitudes above chemtrails, real feasible. Never content with settling for mediocrity. And a chakra spree would be a complete mockery. Step outside my comfort zone. Loaded Roscoe, a sharpshooter aiming for the impossible in a hostile domicile. You might go a power docile to my dominance. Popsicle to my prominence. I'm getting better. Rated X. My life quest, the next sacred text. From once I was read as basic sex. Amazing. Could care less if you approve or hate. Most y'all jaw jackers, nothing but lip professors. What you bring's not what you be. So you spit the message, push it. off the edge of the cliff, a bit progressive, I admit, but I'm moving forward, a bit festive. My moms and pops couldn't wait to embrace me, and Sharice's heart, no mark could replace me. Engage me, inmates of a space fence, spot down under ionized skies. Let's be ultra wealthy, the culture healthy, of course. Truth is, we live in a wireless where the entire earth's weaponized. Authentic's question, yet folks really question lies. They say I'm abnormal, I chose not to conform. Brought winter first night of spring, that was some storm. Those of the alternative lifestyle have rights now, thanks to Barack. The air's an antenna, sending mixed signal, thanks to the heart. Rampage runs rampant, thanks to the rock. Yeah, all I've done dutifully was offer you some food, organic, while the oil planet's about to be off by nukes. The program rests to crash members to rest next to sex offenders and respect pretenders in these correctional centers of protective custody, where they breeding rats, blatantly committing impeding acts, giving authority to sanction police and cast if in fact you speak against it. Camille, Heaven, Sydney, Joseph, Evan, Layla, and Maryland. Imagine later in a caravan, imagine way up in the air and staring down upon American land, while haters looking disdainfully at space. The dark it gets, yes, the zone I'm in. Volumes of tones from raw, uneffing. And I'm gonna show you your titles of no significance. The so-called five civilized tribes, then the cry, a rifle full-blooded of the indigenous American. Makes me a sovereign god, man. You ought to be honoring instead of attempts of cognitive indoctrination and past doctrine. Philosophy and case in the land of non-sergeant. I got the hand of God plus her inner voice. The plan of Asa versus the sinner's choice. Over 20 years since I started this journey, my target, the term I departed this with an degree in theology. Psychologically, these marks cops to me, agent provocative, option D, believe. They got your every move under lock and key, but I rock every groove like it's a hip-hop beat. Bloodline passages, practicing my doctor's creed. Physical examination, even proctor's bleed. My luminous mind, raging sharp with speed. Cut a chop, butcher's block, watch smart sleep. Policy and procedure got you operating robotically. Apostrophe between co-op and apostrophe. Amazing, you care less if you approve or hate. Your approach to reason isn't logic to me. Your delivery is unsound philosophically, so please, you've gone too far with your hypocrisy. How they handle you, you might as well squat to be checking. Let me stress, I'm no longer the property of. I know hunger, that you can't stop me, shove. Flow younger, the old wisdom of the Yah. He above, I'm more stronger. Show my sons that supreme godly love. Amazing, could care less if you approve or hate. I'm thrice blessed, the suggestions approves, it's grace.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Okay, wait. Bam! Got it.
Babalawo indoctrinated with the art of divination, power of Olaudumare and Arun through initiation. The ether system, ancestors spoke, said this my proper station. Words and manifestation that speak truth, my proclamation. Came to earth with my calabash. Destiny you handle, I had a blast with the bags, cash in my past life. New hourglass, time to flabbergast. Master can grasp, subtract trash, and forces in motion. On this path to determine future evolution. After I cast, had the math. Sound of my name in the ground and trumpet my glory great. Astounds the simple souls to relate. Profound and nimble, sacred, they say royal crown and splendor. Move from body to ether. I carry the Asha of Ifa. Unlike you proud deceivers, no one can stop me, neither. The more I sacrifice, the more powerfully I excel with my diligence. Spiritual guides, cowrie shell, flowery smell, preparation, foreplay. Divination is the doorway to a transformational process. Regardless of garbage before day, my light is so bright it ignites the night. Shadow work, I fight right over my smite parasites despite the bites. Third eyesight, sharper lightning strikes, rumbling thunder and the background. So back down, I'm grateful to Eshu, who would test you next. Rescue you from an oppressive, hateful cesspool. Once a smart and I'm born divine. Spiraling fire adorns my spine. Odo for those who want restored corn and do not adore the smile. Perceptive, detectable, temple, respected, no unturned stone, no detail neglect. Cherish the day, the moon in the sky. Oracle of the Orish's perspective. I did this in heaven religiously. Divinity, your history. Put in remission your misery. No chicken feet, father of mystery. Let this be spoken at last. The one fast as I spit the task is done. Come to pass the drum at last. The gun, I don't rise from the ash. I'm the dazzling sun.
Woo!
And my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who can have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple. 3 pound pressure. No weight pressure. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere, big business. You want to be successful, you want to be like Trump, gimme, push, step, crush. That's how it all is, and it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge on its way. Time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates this spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge on its way. The run and bass drop. I rose up, took a shower, purified my arc field. Took copper for a wall to ensure my chlorophyll is pumped. Done some curls for sure, enough more to build. Solid foundation, my crown chakra port and hill. Pound the pavement, sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war, man or woman and child. Rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple, highest form, spiritualities, how you teach math, a humble beast is still a beast. Now feel the beast wrath, rain fire upon them, and the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its quorums, establish Big Mom's household, she may restore him, a great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge on its way, time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge on its way, rhyme and bass drop. Unexposed, note to self, quick plan, hit the gas. This shaft is called my turn, take the risk and spaz. Most of them got vaccinated with chips in their cash. Plus, rappers sacrificing each other for grist of their cash. Sad can't watch videos without the subliminals. Predictive programming weirdo. Strong menstrual shows. The land's contaminated. Fruits and vegetables. Like minerals, the water and skies I fry. Nuclear chemicals, technology. Get me here in front of my desktop perusing these beats and whatnot for my best option, contemplating which bar will next spot to unlock the minds that are stuck within a Xbox off the chart. I continue to climb, watching the rest flop like carp fishing, 100% fresh short water. I'm on the front line, X marks the spot. I shine because of her, for she's the best part. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates this spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge on its way, time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates this spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes.
I need to put some limes in this damn water. Really got no shade. Woo, shit. Ooh, shiesty. Ooh, shiesty. Woo-wee. I got shade by it, so I'm not going. You know what? I'm not going. Yeah, sit right here. I should be able to let me straighten it up. I need to put some lime in this water. Let me level this out. There we go. All right. Yeah, I was out here early this morning doing some stuff, and hey, what's going on? Oh, the sun, that's killing me. What's happening, y'all? Whew. Hey, Snoo, what's up, baby? Oh, what's going on? Russian language is very diverse and rich. Yes, it is. So like, we'll like them alone. What's going on? Hey, did you might tell her? I'm building, as it says in the title, DIY, tiny home. Well, another home, camper to go and travel everywhere. Just to do it again before everything, you know, we're already in World War III. I don't give it energy, but I don't think people have been paying attention. We're already in World War III. And that's why I talk about what I talk about. You know, some people have an issue. I think Original Lone Wolf has an issue because I made statements about law. I don't care about the laws. I follow laws, so it could be an example for other people that it's not complicated. But I have my own laws, and they're natural. They don't go outside the parameters. They don't deviate. They don't harm. Don't hurt unless I need to, and it's without emotions or feelings. But I know about 150 people who talk law. I know ex-IRS individuals, like personally. I just don't know Miss Stewart. I know a lot of people. Now, I would like to see people minimize themselves because I don't want to embarrass anybody. And there are people who know me. They know my background. They know I went to law school. They know I went to medical school. They know these things. And if you want to sit here and you want to pitch a little hissy feet YN is what it's called, I'll just ignore you. I mean, you're stupid. And then he had the nerve to make a video, Hit Dogs Holler. I come from a wolf clan on my father's, well, my mother's side. As far as the dog, even though the pig is quite smarter, nah, they're loyal, reliable. They stand for something. They don't just do anything and then be emotional and take things effeminately. How's that? Now, if you want me to get very intellectual without emotions and feelings, again, I can clarify this and rectify this. I am not here to hurt or harm anyone, but I will reach out and touch you. I don't have to be there and touch you. I'll make your life one living, and there's nothing no one can do to stop it. So get back in order, walk beside me, deal with the ramifications of your fictional existence. Your little weak ego. All right? I want to see no more of that crap. Hit dog holler. I hit dogs and make them holler. And all you're doing is a lot of barking, all right? You've been invited to come. I'll travel through. I get this thing built. I'm in town. What's going on? All right? Felt pretty good. I had the back brace on, but I took it off because it was so hot. There's nothing wrong with sweating, but God, dog. Like I said, these are 36s. I can get in 34s. These right here are 36s. I still have my little fry bread handles. I'm about 60. What the heck, you know? But it's tightening up, you know, and I just got to work on more core because, like I said, my back hurts at times. Even when I was in 9 months when I became a black belt in Taekwondo, I had major back issues. Yet I wanted to accomplish something, and I did. Hey, babies, they're over there eating. Ants, come on, chill. So as you can see, I did some stuff on the inside. I had it over there, but it was the sun right in it. You guys wouldn't have been able to see nothing. So I'm going to actually huff this thing up into the truck, make sure all the measurements are legitimate. Now the two there, a friend of mine, two guys on here who I've been talking to, who have built quite a few tiny homes on the back of their trucks. And I reached out through their Gmail and responded. Thank you. And they said, we're going to check out your videos. I said, the early ones is triggering, like Charleston White. And they're like, it's all right. I said, okay. But, and they're like brothers. And we have many brothers and sisters getting involved in this in the last 3 years. Like, seriously, especially when Trump got in office. But the two you see me doing right there, the two columns, right? I'm going to make two more. That's what I was making sure the measurements was the roughly about 2 feet out on each wing. And that's long. That's me laying straight out with damn near a foot on each side, right? So the wings, I'm gonna cut them tomorrow. So that way I know the next two, and those are gonna be short. That's why I didn't make those. The one that I made is gonna be the temp for the other three, and they're gonna reach out 2x4 in the front. It's gonna be strong enough. Don't worry, it's gonna be flat just like this. It's gonna have 2x2s going across the top, long, all the way with 2 pylons going halfway as far as the top. That's more than enough weight where I can get up on it and walk around on it, other than weight ballast in the back, keeping it from tipping forward. They said they liked the fact what I was talking about with the 2x6, right? But they stated with the weight, they says you don't need to add the weight. You when you get there and you start building those pylons out and everything, you will see. You know what I'm saying? So you see this, right? And you're going, that's the bed. You got to remember now, I want to sit up in my bed. So it's going to be about another 3 feet high. So I'll be able to sit up in my queen size bed, you know, climb up there, sit up, do some work or whatever, you know, over the cab, which as I stated, I'm going to scrub the top, I'm gonna hit it with a very good, strong, durable prime, and it's going to be puppet core that's going to hold the two together. It'll be able to slide. And I was thinking about when traveling, having a bolt-like thing where I bolted the bed to the top with the pepper core, but I have about that much clear space. So pepper cores, you know, the mats you see like in gymnasiums and martial arts studios now, it's not like bamboo from when I was in there. Pepper core is about that thick. They make DIY as far as cosplaying. They make a lot of Iron Man costumes and helmets. They heat it, heat gun, they shape it, and then they use plastic glue, you know, and that's how they make a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking about using that up top, also for weather, all right, and run 2 bolts straight into the bottom. Some would think that's the integrity of my cab, like for real. Little bowl holes with, you know, with rubber washers and grommets and caulking and silicone. No, it'd be absolutely perfect. That's if I do. With the tie down points, as I stated, the 4, that should be more than enough. I'm not going to be doing like 100 miles on the highway. 75 is the go, and that is more, and the weight alone will be more than enough to complement that. And so I was drawing on my tablet over there. I was drawing, because my pen from here works on that. I was drawing the cabinets, what the bathroom will look like. So I saw this one trailer, this guy, he's been doing carpentry all his life. He decided just to build a little camper. He built a little home, like a little friggin' home. Like, I thought it had round stairs in this friggin' thing. All right, and he's got this sleeper upstairs, 2 different things. This thing is humongous, but he removed the what you call it, the back and all that. In it, he had what I was talking about, the fold-out shower, where you'll come in, you'll see the compound, it'll be closed, but you'll know it's there, and I can open it, flip, walk in, close it, bloop, hit the water with plastic or whatever, right, which I can clean with lime, lemon, you know, natural lime and all that kind of stuff, vinegar, right? Shower, wet up, shower, washcloth, scrub, rinse all the way off, come out and dry off. I mean, it's that simple. So I saw how he did it, and I was like, okay, mine's is different in theory, but I know that mine's will work. The thing is, I'm really going to have to lock in the measurements there, which was 3 1/4 inch, which is easy to just do a regular square based on. Those are not 2x4s. Those are actually 3 1/4. They don't know how to measure the wood lumber over here, and it's sold them as 2x4s. It's 3 3/4. It's 2 by 3/4. It's a 3 1/2, 3/4. So when I squared it for 2x4, and that's where I marked it. And then I went back and I realized I had to drop the top part by about 1.5 millimeters to get it where it's right where they're perfect when they sit. You know what I mean? We'll get that, and that's why I was putting the level, just to make sure the bubble was in the middle. Now, mind you, that bottom is a little warped. I'm going to be using 2x4 for now. I'm going to disassemble that. It's all screwed together. That is on. I'm going to build a little thing to put it on. No wheels, obviously. We're out here in red clay and dirt. And I got to get a tarp to keep it covered, keep it from getting wet. I didn't treat it today. Tomorrow, I wanted to go early. The weather, it was so hot. That's why I went on a little later. I'm going to treat it, and I'm going to turn it where you can look in, the sun is not killing. You can watch me treat the whole interior. Now, like I said, with the tongue oil and the mineral oil, it'll take roughly, I like to let it cure for about 2 days. So once all that's rubbed down, it's going to allow it. That's why I'm going to cut the other 3. I got to get those in, but I need 2-inch screws. Yesterday I forgot. I should have went today and got it, but I didn't want to go and get it today. So anyway, so that way I can drill them in the bottom. Now, all the drilling you see around the outside and all that, that's going to be wood putty. All right, dried, sanded. Then the last coat of Flex Seal roll on, because I have the wings on. I could cover everything. Okay, excuse me. Then I can go ahead and get the small, I forget what did I say about the footage of fiberglass and the resin, and get all the corners locked in tight, and then polyurethane the whole bottom. I'm not worried about no water coming in there, as I'm going to do with the top. the sides and all that. Now, if it comes to like, I want to get a 5,000 BTU air conditioner, and I want to put it on the back, right, where the shower's at, on that side, right, or up in the front on the side of my bedding, right, where I make sure, because the distance coming out, you know, I can build a compartment that can hold it where it won't look like it, but it'll still have the drip off. It'll have a hole. It'll be meshing, flashing, you know, aluminum and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I'll have that. But then here comes the battery storage. Now, that's the stuff I need to get next. I was going to take a few paydays well, I could do it in one, but I want to get a good one. So I want to get the 46 quart refrigerator cooler. Some places, American made, they can go from 175 to 250 all the way up to 3,000-4,000 depending. I don't need something that serious. I need something that I know is going to work, what people are utilizing, and so that's what I'm looking at. Then the EcoFlow, that's another one. So I want to make sure I have that. And I need to get up there and work on that platform as well, so we can get the walls up. Got more than enough timber to do it, so I've been borrowing timber. It's like about $15 worth of lumber I borrowed to build this, besides the stuff that I bought here and I've got over there in the pile for framing it out, which is, I think, just about, let me see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's about enough to get all the sides up, because when the wing's built, I'm going to build a wall, like literally build a wall and then put it on there and tighten it in. So, you know, I'm going to have to treat that as well. Now, I know I can treat all the timbers, you know, separately, all the 2x2s and the 1x2s and all that stuff. I need to get a couple 3x2s, right? 2x3s, but there's a few of those. But the thing is, when I get to building the roof up, I want to build it where it's kind of like that. I don't want the arcing. I'm not going to be hanging chandeliers in there. That'd be cool. But I want to build it so, and some people are like, yo, but if you're traveling, you might want it flat to get sun from the solar. Well, 240 up here, 240 right here. I'll probably put the ventilation, like everybody's telling me, that the few that have left messages saying, put your, if you get an AC cooler, which you can get them and cut it out and put it in, it's a whole unit. It blows cool air and heat. It depends on price, like I said. You know, like I still gotta eat, still gotta do certain things, pay bills. So you know how it is. Stay with the commonality of what's going on. But yeah. So far it's good. Now I gotta go ahead and cut that back 2x2, get that braced up where I'm gonna box it for the door part, and mark where the door is going to be at. So I'm going to build my door. I am not purchasing a door. I'm going to build it. I built a few doors, places where I lived before, so I'm going to build that. So that's what I'm about to do next, and I'm going to take it down, put everything where, you know, a nice little group area, because I'm going to get on it again in the morning, in the AM. And yeah, it's good. You know what I mean? It's it's going. I'm thirsty as fuck. I need to put some limes in here and some honey. I done drank a whole one of these already. Oh man! But I hope y'all enjoyed it. I can't see you guys because of the sun, man. The sun is killing me, man. It's not killing me. Oh my god. Baby girl, slaughter. What's up? How? Snoop, you still in here, mama? It's storming. It's storming there? It's, oh my goodness. I don't have a tarp to put over that either. Holy shit. I didn't see nothing about no storm coming here. Let me see something. That's tell you this right next door. Shit. Let me see something. Woo, child. This weather, it sucks crap. And these weather, these, you know, it's the media. I guess they've got all the right people in there to just do whatever. So turn on. Okay. So tomorrow, no, we have rain. They're talking about Sunday coming up, but rain can pop up at any time. And we're talking about 100, 102 degrees. So out here it'll be even hotter than that. But all the nights up until that point, it's going to be 60 up to 70. I'm going to have to figure out something to keep that dry. I'm still waiting on them to put that money back in the account too. I mean, I got a few dollars, but you know, I ordered a couple of books. It said it was delivered today or tomorrow. Yesterday, but I know I can't get it because nobody's there. So I'll get it tomorrow. I'll see what they got there for me. Probably a few books because I ordered a few. Yeah, it looks good. It's dirt. I've got to treat this tomorrow. There's no way around it because if it rains and it's treated, I'm not worried about anything. Other than that, that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? Without all the goofy drama. Oh, hey, boo, that's right. I know you are, baby. Whew, I've gotten about 3 shades darker, guys. If I took off my shirt, y'all be like, "Hey, all right, turn off that light." Appreciate that. That's bad. Wow, I gotta look at the news. Yeah, I gotta get tarp. Fuck. I filled the tank up yesterday, and I'm trying to keep it that way for whatever. It was dark when I got to start putting everything up. Right. I steps in, and we got a little wooden frame built in the front with the fridge, the table with the mushroom coffees, all that kind of stuff, waters on the side. So I steps in, I hear something, but it's, you know, I'm like, TV's on, I'm focused. And so I'm thinking it's like one of them bugs, you know. And so I turn around, I put the light up, and I was like, what the hell is still making that sound? I turn around, and it's a diamondback rattlesnake, curled up, ready to strike, coiled up. I said, you little mother, what you doing it? I'm like, I'm telling T, get me the shovel, man. I don't want to kill it. I said, but I got my machete in case I wake up and something's curled up in the bed with me. I don't panic, so I'm cutting something up pretty bad, you know. It was right there in the corner when I stepped in. I stepped on it. No, it didn't strike me. I had on, you know what I had on. I mean. And so got the shovel and flung it out there, and T said he wanted to take it somewhere else. They're all over the place. They're everywhere. It's pretty cool. I was laughing, but I just didn't want to hurt it. And my instinct was to harm it. Not harm it because I want to. Harm it because I was like, you should know better than being in here. But it was young, adolescent. So it didn't hurt it, and just threw his ass out there, threw his behind out there. That's about it, you know. I decided to do a video. I had a friend of mine commit suicide, veteran, and I talked to him all the time. I realized he hadn't talked to me in a while, so I reached out, and he was a little liberated. And light-skinned brother, Navy. He was Army, Navy, and he wanted to get in the fight. He got in the fight. You know what I'm saying? He got some more. Never the same. That's why I put 22 to whatever the numbers are. Now stay here, people. Doesn't matter whatever they do. You know, it's important. All the infighting. I don't partake in that stuff. I say what I say, and if I can move on, it's ignored. But I know people's egos, and they stroke it, and they don't want to hear anything that can uplift, change their direction. Because everybody wants to be a know-it-all. I don't know nothing. I am only sharing my life's experience. The fact that most people that have some animosity, whatever it is, I know Zionists. God damn it, I'm part Jew, like them. It's just the way it is. But it's not them per se. And I keep telling y'all that these new Jews are look, there are Palestinian Jews I mean, Palestinians who converted to Judaism, and they treat the Palestinians Talmudic like. It's just what it is. It's Ethiopian. You know the Chinese one? They raped her, and that's the dumbest thing. That's why a lot of the Asians are going after Israel all around the world. The fake Jews. I don't call them Israel. I don't call them anything. You can't live a lie and believe it's proficient when you're nothing but a tool for the enemy. Put on the front street. You know? I'm gonna talk about what needs to be talked about, and people have a clear sight. It doesn't mean you run around, you don't have to do that. It's unnecessary. But when I'm talking about something, it's because I know. Just like I know about you don't have to. You're not supposed to be paying nothing at the post office. I didn't get charged at the post office. Never have. I didn't pay taxes for this damn phone nor that tablet. They might have snuck them in there, but phone call, and you don't have to pay the tax. When I go grocery shopping, when I look at the people in there, it says, they tax the product. They tax over here for this robbing ass company with these high prices of garbage. I says, who is prolificating and keeping it going? Well, if you don't want to have those conversations and you don't want, then maybe you're willing and ready and willing to grow your garden. Okay? That's just the way it is. Most of you won't. That's why it's important to have a greenhouse, because it can be year-round. And you can grow things based on seasonal change. It's, you know what I mean? We could have been put that thing in the ground. I ain't got no talk for it. Dude don't even know how to talk. I don't know what's going on with all these people want to act all weird and stuff. You know, I'm the type of person, if somebody says something, you know, I told you I had, my brother Reggie has a dirty wife, Vicky. And it's dirty, nasty. And you would think that she's a damn one of these Jews. Excuse my language. The way she deflects lies, and it's almost pleasurable. But then I heard the stories, I got to see things for myself. Then I realized that there are people who are complicit in their own detriment. This means outside of the parameters of your physical world of you're a threat. No, you're your own threat. Like if you won't, I can't tell you everything. I can't do that on here. I have moments where I talk about profound things. Then there are times when I want to, and I choose not to. I think the most profound thing I'm going to discuss on here is going to be my story. All the other stuff, I always say, research it. Go and research it. Don't take my word for it. Here is some sources and references. That's in my nose. Anyway, I always allude to that, you know? But, I appreciate that, baby. He was a good cat. He had a good life. He was, a year or two older than me. Yeah, he was a good guy. You know. I hope y'all enjoyed that little video. Like, just don't leave. Unnecessary. It's enough that, isn't it enough? Hey, baby. Hey. It's enough that they want to get rid of y'all anyway. I don't see how y'all can still contain yourselves to the point where you want to fight. It makes no sense. But I know how to stop all the nonsense too. Wow, the cloud's so beautiful. Let's just see it. Oh, this damn thing. Chinese made shit. See? Hey, mama. How them babies doing? How them babies doing? The quills are on the side. They come up the side. And all you see that little friggin' thing. They're over there. Way over there on the side. He's walking right there. And he got, oh, is that your girlfriend or is that your boyfriend? Well, I don't know how, you know. Anyway, I'll probably leave here and then they'll come and the festivities on bird food. But yeah. Hey, Indigo Soto, what's up, fam? Y'all know the Cashapp if you want to donate. Every bit of it's going to this, and we got more than enough to get all 4 walls up. And we need to go ahead and get that done. It's expensive. Yeah, but this is fun. You know, it's exciting. Okay, hold on. Yo, Marcus, I'm live, beloved. I know y'all heard me. That was Marcus. He sent me something. I was just letting him know because they do their thing. But yeah, you guys, you're in World War III, whether you want to like it or not. Your government is the weak patsies that are the front faces of all the lies and absurdities. It is what it is. I mean, they've gotten all these wars, and people can't get themselves together now. So what makes you think that it's going to change? You know, seriously. Woo! Yeah, man. Dusty. I had it perfect, but it been sitting. And boots on and everything. But so tomorrow, get a little early. It's hot in 4 or 5 times out here. It's stuck on the pavement. But I want to come out. I want to set it up. I want to turn that whole thing around. Get it where the sun's not beating down in your face. So the sun's gonna be right over there. Okay. So I can do it then. All right. You can see, but it's gonna come up pretty quick, and I'll turn it because I'm gonna be doing it for a minute. All right, and it's pretty cool. All right. It's really, really cool. This is fun. This right here. And when we're working up there, it was all three of us. It was fun. It's fun. Well, it's always gonna be fun when I'm doing something, you know. But I really enjoy this part, and I'm seeing people make small homes in their vehicles. You know the little Dodge Ram, the station wagon. I've seen 3 of those. I've been searching on, going through all of them. I watched about 5 women building out vans, like little tiny homes, like by the Salton Sea over there by Slab City, right over there, and it's like a gaming room, but it's not like a gaming room. It's like an internet cafe, bumped into a pizzeria, bumped into an internet. Look, I've seen some spectacular builds by women. I follow about 7 melanated women on YouTube. I follow about 30 guys, a consortium, a couple of veterans who just got tired. After the divorce, they just got tired. Kids grew up, and they built them. And so this right here is like, I would say, my ultimate bucket list. You know what I mean? I would like to go skydiving one more time. I would like to go up buddy on a Cessna, get refreshed, and then fly a couple of solo flights. That's it. It's been a long time. Jump out of a plane again and fly a Cessna and help people who have the time and the patience. You know what I mean? These are the things I like, It's good to see you, Indigo Turtle. Oh, wow. Yes, baby. Thank you. But yeah, our beautiful sister Tolo Cherokee, she might be in here. She don't comment, she watches, and a few of them. Like I said, whatever people have choices to make. The thing is, if you're not meditating, if you're not doing this and another, you're gonna make choices, and don't beat yourself up, because even though it's wrong, it's not wrong. Everybody has to find out, what's beneficial. Like me, I still like to hit the dumbbells, push-ups, squats when I can, because my knees be killing me sometimes. But there are days when it feels magnificent, not perfect, far from a 10, yet better. Like when I want to run, and sometimes when I go walk, I run. Like what was it, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I walked and I got up to the top and I just took off running. I don't know why. I know the benefit is 10,000 steps, If you walk at a quick pace for about 3 minutes, 5 times, and then walk at a slow pace, 3 minutes, 5 times, for a total of 20, you roughly can cover your 10,000 steps for your heart and everything. I'll go to the mall and spend about 3 hours just walking around eye shopping. You will get it in. But yeah, I ran all the way down to the gate, ran all the way around with the horse trails up through the back. Thank goodness a snake got me because I had sandals on. All the way back in there and came back and ran all the way back down here, and I was a huffing and a puffing, but I felt good. You know, and at night, my knee, had me up 1, 2 o'clock, cramping. Because, I'm not running every day, it's just not happening. Some of y'all have been with me on some long runs. Some of you watch me on other platforms, Instagram, my old account, when I ran the 10 miles, like I did it live. And I just put it up and come back live when I'm at the mountaintop or running down by the Grand Canyon or, 10 miles, But I'm really, really enjoying this. It really, really feels good, y'all. I can't explain it, man. It's fun. Oh, Tuesday, I should be getting my side jig drill. So that, and you saw me marking those. I'm marking those now. So when I get it, I can go ahead and put it on there, put the proper adapter, and so I can screw at an angle to lock things in that I can't go from the bottom and stuff like that. Like they have 4-inch nails. I don't trust those. They shear pretty easily. Even though this is compact, I prefer. I know I need some, and I'll get. I don't know. I might use galvanized. Nail it. It's gonna be so big. Wait until y'all see me when I build the walls up and I start, structuring the inside and putting the paneling, the 8mm up on the side all around it, and about 8mm, or OSB, OBS or whatever it's called, and then you're gonna be like, oh, that's pretty big. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know. So I've got to get 2 more of those at the height that it is from the top, which is roughly about 23¼ inch. So I have to cut 2 more of those, and that's going to go on a wing. All right. The strength of the wing is going to be based on the 2x2s, 2x4s. That's going to keep the wings stiff, where I can step up on. Then I can start framing out the walls. Then I can go in there and start actually line. Once I get the plywood, the first thing and the only thing that's going to get done is the floor, because I have to measure that perfectly, cut that out up on the table, get the 1-inch insulation on the deck. All right, it's going to be perfect. And then once I get that framed out, I get my cabins with my storage space and all that. Then I can start insulating that top all the way around, putting up the OSB boards around that, measured up right. Then I can start designing seating area and fold out tables, the bath, windows. I can actually buy windows at Home Depot and Lowe's. I was Googling online and I found some pretty friggin' awesome windows. So it's gonna be pretty awesome, man. I'm thrilled. I could keep working. I was actually thinking I got about another 15-20 minutes. Just go ahead and start measuring out stuff, but I don't want to jump ahead. Again, I'm not in a garage. I'm not going to buy one of those cheap ones. You got to bolt in the ground, and the wind comes through here. It'll be like a damn one of them lofty balloons flying away, and I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? But I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. It would be more concise if I was to sit there, record it, edit it, put it together, y'all, and then cut out what I don't want you to see and all that. But I feel like, what the heck, 5'10.5", almost 200 pounds. I am very enamored with self. I am very pious, and I guess you could say exuberant in my joy or happy, and I stand on foundation. I'm enjoying this. I really am. It's fun. It'd be nice to have you, Snoo, learning how to do this and catching me when I slip up or something. Or probably tell me, why don't you move that stuff out of the way so you don't fall? I can just imagine. It'd be awesome. You know, it would be pretty awesome. Anywho, let me go and get this stuff cleaned up and get this stuff on charge so I can charge up and I can take it off. That's about it. That's my hot tent. I was gonna set it up because of the snake. We'll see tomorrow. You know, I'm not worried. Far from it. It would just push things up. That's all. Yep. This is fun. This is fun. This is living. I should have been doing this when I was on the res. When I had Chocolate Thunder, the other Silverado, the 2018-19 one. I should have kept that 55 Chevy I had when I left Jersey. I sold that one. Two-door. Should have kept that. But I dragged it Nova out here. I dragged my Nova out here. Excellent, because our undercarriage is strong. I mean, you could have put hydraulics on it. Because everybody that drove it was like, dude, it's like I'm riding the cloud. You had this car how long? I don't know, about, I had it for some years, you know. I don't know, I don't count, you know. My Chrysler Sebring, my convertible, my Malibu Classic, my 72, my Duster, all those little things. My RV that I left in Queens, I gave that away to my homie that was, I saw the picture when I had a big red fro, right? And he was right there. He held the family hostage. And Spinner. Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, I left it with him. She had one, my girlfriend at the time, she had one too, her pops had one out in the front of the house. And his, I could have fixed that up. Well, I'm gonna sign off. Go in here, eat the last bit of my stew. Yeah, I'm happy. I rolled me some medicine too. You know what I mean? I do. It's giving me ideas too. Awesome, Indigo. Yeah, baby. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna have y'all look on the other side. Let me take it off here because I don't get this stuff. I'm gonna be going crazy. I'm putting y'all bird food up here in a minute now. You hear? Sheesh. Okay. I gotta get some limes in this water. I can't see, let y'all see weapons and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Okay, so. All right, this right here is American made. This is a hot tent. It's big. This is fire hiking, okay? Pretty awesome. So I might put it up tomorrow just to have it up anyway, but no snakes can get in there. So as you can see, all right, so I have to lay these down, all right, but I need 2-inch screws, all right. It goes from back here. I got it marked. See, I got it marked. So I got to get the round saw. Battery went dead. I got to cut that to the very end. So, and then let's turn this around, okay. This right here, I can do this real quick, and this is going to go right in here, and it's going to get the perfect measurement and pressure because it looks like it's working because of the bottom. So this right here, I got to get this marked off, measure it perfect though, because it's bowed out still a little bit, but it's not too bad. And so that way we can pull it in. I'm going to build a square right here down to there, based on 2x2 is going to be on the end here, okay. And that right here is going to be my door. This is going to be my door. coming up right to here. Okay, right to here, right here, straight down. But I'm going to build a box showing it. And this is where the shower that's going to open out like this. Bloom, from here. Bloom, bloom. It's going to look like this. Bloom, bloom. Toilet, compost toilet, be over there. Shower, close it, let it dry. Compost tile back here. Slide hatch is going to come back here. Slide, keep that covered. Okay, so it's going to be pretty awesome. Now, I know y'all sitting there going, "Oh man, that don't look that big." Well, here, let me show you something right quick. You ain't have to fly off, you little chicken turd. I can't blame you. The world's pretty screwed up, so excuse me. All right, let me show you. It's not really that small, guys. All right. Oh, oops. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. This damn thing. Okay. Here. So, it doesn't look that big, right? God dang it. My fly swift, I got crooked ass eyes. I know I'm Chinese, but my eyes ain't like that. All right. What kind of mom is shit? Think I'm back in the days, popping this shit. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Y'all like it so far? Pretty cool. It's gonna be badass. Badass. All right, let me go put this stuff up. So sorry, the wind be knocking it down. Like it's broken up. So, there it is. All right. And it's a wrap. It's big enough. Absolutely. And it's a little over 9 feet long. You know? It's going to be awesome. Fuck yeah. It's going to be badass. Yeah. I can't wait to build my sink. Oh, okay. So, let me show you all this. Okay. All right. So we know we're inside, right? So over here again, it's going to be a hinge doubled over, right? And it's going to be a backward hinge and a regular hinge, and it's going to be right here, right? It's going to fold out this way. It's going to fold out this way, and then the other one's going to fold out, close, shower, blah 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 blah. Right here, right here. See, that's the halfway mark. So this is the shower. This is me in the shower. Okay? That's the door to come in. Door closed, compost ported back. Up here, up here is going to be like, you know what I'm saying? A little table here. This is going to be the kitchen. Door come in, but it's going to be the little cooking area right here. All right? Little sink, little cooking area and everything. It's going to be storage under here, storage under here. It's going to be some more storage, a couple of cubbies, you know what I'm saying, mesh net, spice racks, stuff like that. Queen size bed, fold out TV. I might put the TV where it can fold out this way and fold out this way, that people sitting here, they can see. You get what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I have a good window right here, a good about 12 by 16. And on this side, because like I said, the kitchenette would like to look out in the sun, curtains and all that. On this side, I want to have a portal window. Just like on the door, I want to have a portal. Up in the front, I have the big window. When I'm laying there, I can look out. If somebody's laying, you know, my own baby girl here is laying with me, we can look out and see the sun. We can face forward. We can lay sideways. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah. And again, this is strong as, and this is 2x6. This is strong as hell. I have to do a little more sanding to get it exactly where I need it, because it's a little like not straight, but a little like that. So I gotta sand it down, and it's not gonna take that much to do that. But it's pretty much spot on. That's why I was using that as a tip to see when I hold it, because when I screw it in, it's gonna be in, and then there's gonna be 2x4 on the side, or 2x6 with a plot on right here, because it's going to be underneath on this side, and it's going to be built in. Same thing on that side. When that one's coming out, then the 2x4 up in the front, it's going to make it solid. Okay, y'all think that it's hanging out there? It's when I start framing. When I start framing, right? Let me stand in here. When I start framing, because there's going to be another piece of plywood on top of this with insulation on the bottom and the sides. When I start framing, it's going to be about that high. That's how much space is going to be in here. So you can see the bedding, right? This is the bed over top of the cab of the truck. It's going to be about that high. So I can sit up. We can sit up in there. You know what I mean? Like, for real. And I'm going to keep my little internet running on the truck until the internet goes out in the world. It's pretty sturdy too. I mean, it's sturdy. All right, sturdy. Like I said, for until this is built, I'm still gonna buy books. I'm gonna book that. Oh yes, I'm gonna have a place to keep all my damn books. Don't worry. All right. I already thought about that up top in cubbies. Like I've looked at the size. I looked at a couple of ones. The Skies of Carpenter is fabulous. I think it's the picture. No, it's not the one. It'll be the one I put up tomorrow. And y'all look at that like that thing like some goddamn caboose or something. Anyway, that he has a cupboard with his books. There's all his medical stuff. And I was like, and carpeting. And he had a ton of books in there. So I'm going to absolutely keep my books, and even keep them in a tote in the back of the truck with the tools. Because the back of my truck is going to be where I keep a lot of important stuff besides the tools. That are on the side of right here, that are going to be on in the side right here, right here. Now inverter, I want an inverter over here and right here. Right here, I can put a 5-gallon or 50-gallon butane tank. So that's what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? And I can even throw up in that corner. I'm not cutting none of this out. None of this coming out. A lot of people remove and make a ghost door. I saw that twice a day and twice a week ago. I'm not removing this, okay? It's got drain points all over, okay? So there's drain points in here, so I'm not even worried of standing water, okay? So you see how big it is, right? Well, we're at an angle. This is me. This is my truck kind of lifted. It ain't lifted all the way, but it's and like I said, I got to put a 1-inch lift kit on the front. So as you see, that's it. When it's up in there, yeah. Like, nigga, you eating sardines and ramen noodles and bell peppers and onions and and beans. So let me get out here. It's getting dark, and I don't want no snake come slithering. Let me make sure there ain't one in here. Goddamn. It's the MASH unit 10 right here, boy. I think. Anyway, this is a MASH unit 10. I'm serious. It's weathered, beaten, torn, old. There we go. All right, so I appreciate you guys taking time for sticking with me for 2 hours. All right. Oh, and this is the hot stove I'm gonna keep in there too. I'm gonna get the diesel heater. I think I ordered it. So This right here is the hot stove. Okay. It's already burnt out. It works just fine. I got a tick make weld. That's the only way it's really going to stay on here. And they only had it tagged on in 3 points. Paying attention to my medicine ball, my weights. All right. But see how the wind caused it to snap right off? But it should have been welded all the way around. A nice little bead all the way around. You know what I mean? So that's what I got to do, and I haven't done that yet. So other than that, let me clean up. I'm going to catch you guys later. Appreciate y'all. Really do. All right? Y'all have a wonderful evening. I need to buy those things. Well, I appreciate you. Inverters. You know, AC, DC, will store for storing on the battery from the solar panel. Inverter, converter, and all that. You know? So the bed would be on top? Absolutely. I'm for a fit. It's a mansion to me. I know, baby girl. You're going to love it. You're going to be in there like, what was all that living in big ass house? When you do this, I've actually, over there, when I was in Page and Rest, there were a couple people who had a couple. I went fishing with a couple of them. I was like, hey, we got a little home on the back of your truck. Oh, yeah, you know, Navajo, how they talk. You know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, all right? It's getting dark. I don't want no other, stepping on no other Diamondbacks and shit. Yeah. Maybe that's because I don't like the Diamondback teams. A little mug swithered on in there. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Ain't that something? Step on a rattler? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they deadly. It didn't even strike me. It just curled up like, huh. I was like, you didn't see me when you came through here? What was that? I need to buy those things as well. Okay. All right, cool. Y'all have a great evening, okay?